with some trepidation, I will agree to answer questions from this student body.
What book did you read that changed your life?
Well, I read the Bible pretty regularly. In fact, my wife and I read the Bible every night, and that keeps our marriage together for 73 years, right? I would say the Bible and Patrick O'Brien, that's a pretty wide range.
How do you think the U.S. government can encourage more female representation in our government?
We need to start at a lower level of government, in county politics and city politics, and now we have a tremendous number of women who are mayors of cities in the United States. So I would say that the more women we have, the better off our country will be, the more peaceful we will be, and the more successful the United States will be in every way. So women, run for office, get elected. If you don't get elected the first time, run again. That's what I had to do.
President Carter, our next question is from Eleanor. She is 6 years old, and she's from Atlanta. She says, I know you go to Africa a lot. What is your favorite African animal?
I really think an elephant is my favorite. I've seen a lot of elephants, and what is your favorite, Eleanor? By the way, you have the same first name as my wife. My wife's first name is Eleanor. And you're very beautiful. And do you have a favorite animal? What? A cheetah. I've seen several cheetahs, not very many, but I've seen a lot more elephants, so that's why I like elephants. I don't like elephants when they're transferred to be the symbol of American policies, though. Party. But I don't guess you could consider donkeys an African elephant, an African animal.
What is the best and worst advice you've ever received?
I think the best advice I've ever received, generically speaking, was from my high school superintendent at Plains High School, where my wife and I both attended. Miss Julia Coleman used to tell us, we must accommodate changing times, but cling to principles that never change. So I think that one of the major responsibilities I've felt all my life because of that advice is to choose certain principles that I want to have as part of my religious belief and my personal belief. One of my earliest ones was do not lie, because my father insisted on us telling the truth. If we admitted that we had done something wrong, he wouldn't spank us. But if we lied about it and got caught, we were in for some serious trouble. I think the worst advice I've ever had from my wife and many others when I was president was to bomb Iran when they captured our hostages. But I could very easily have killed, 10,000 or more Iranians. But I have always felt that if I had, they would almost certainly have killed the 50-something American hostages. So I tried to stay at peace with Iran.
As a peanut farmer, what are your thoughts on almond butter?
I never have tasted it, and I don't intend to. We only have peanut butter in our house. Thank you very much.